Hello everybody. Wait a few seconds here, maybe a minute or two for everyone to come in. Saturday afternoon, I'm going to be leaving in about 10 minutes to go see John Fogerty and ZZ Top. So I got here this quick, but that's awesome. Came from California, so they must have put it in the mail the day I bought it. So I hope everyone's having a good Saturday. I have mostly getting ready for moving and kind of trying to lay out the new house, so a lot of work. A minute in and no one's here. This might be the loneliest live stream ever, so I got one. Hello, whoever you are. I guess I should learn a little more about this before I live stream, I suppose. Got three. See if the chat's working. If you could, somebody, one of the three of you, put something, just say hello or anything. Carl on bass, all right. Carl, you're gonna like this. This is right up your alley, I think. If it's the book, I think it is. We'll see. Had an extremely busy week. I don't know about everybody else, but between missing a few days last week for my business and just trying to catch up. What you got for us? You have to wait, Carl. What's the magic number? We got 3 on right now. 5, I guess. Last time I did this with the Fantastic Four 1, it got up to, I think, 12 real quick. I think I called it the Dirty Dozen. 10. Carl says 10. Okay, well, we only got 3. So you better go grab 7 friends real quick. 2.5 minutes. Well, it is Saturday afternoon. Well, I don't know if there's any major event going on. I will be going to a concert. Carl, I don't know if you heard when I first started this, I'm going to go see John Fogerty and ZZ Top today. So concert's at 7, but I like to get down there earlier. I like parking right at the venue so that when I leave, I can just walk out. So usually park at the venue and then I get an Uber and we'll go around the town. It's a little town in the Finger Lakes called Canandaigua. There's a lot to do there, so we go down with friends of ours and we kind of spend the day there, and then we show up at the concert. And then the nice thing is where I park usually is right near the exit, so you just walk your car, get in, and you're like the second car out. So we usually go there every summer, at least once for a concert. So well, we got 4. I'm gonna give it to 4 minutes, and then I'm ripping this thing open because I can't wait anymore. I cut the box open and there's bubble pack in there, so I don't even have a hint. I did buy, I don't know, probably 5 or 6 things this week, so we'll see which of those this is. Really? Huh. Good for her. I bet she got some crazy stories about them back in the day. I really am hoping he'd play some songs off the Blue Ridge Rangers albums. We'll see. I don't know how much CCR he's going to play. I'm sure he'll play his singles, like Rock and Roll Girl and Centerfield probably, and Old Man Down the Road and all those tunes. But Escoban, oh, what you got? It's a blue chip, I think. Well, I think pretty much everything I bought this week was. So eBay and those damn coupons and their special deals. Oh, buy now and you get 8%. And they're evil too, because if you're looking at an item and it says if you buy this now you'll get this many eBay bucks, and then of course you put that into your calculations. And I've been getting points from my credit card from work that I use, so I've been getting eBay dollars, so I had several of those to spend this week. So I think it's going to work out great. Where's the orange shirt? I didn't have an orange shirt. I just threw this on real quick. One of my favorite all-time shirts. It's got all Bronze Age characters on it, at least how they looked in the Bronze Age. That's how Wolverine used to look in the Bronze Age. But it's a cool shirt. It's got Luke Cage and Iron Man, Gil Kane Iron Man, and John Buscema, Silver Surfer in the bottom right. So usually throw on a comic book shirt. Well, we're at 5 minutes, and we got 5 people. So you're the lucky 5. I'm gonna break this thing open. So came in a nice big box. California nicely wrapped. That's pretty much how I do mine. Only I use the priority mailers. I like when they fit snug because then you don't get a lot of bounce around. Silver Age Surfer, oh my goodness, this is really going to be up your alley. I'm up a lot of people's alleys apparently. It's the book I thought it was. I don't like when people tape it though onto the outer cover. It always rips it. So, Dr. Von Chill is not here, but off go the panties. I'm going to show you the back. I'll cover my hand up for some of you with eagle eye vision. Can you guess? Look at that back cover. Isn't it pretty? Look how white. We ready? Here we go. Look at you, Silver Age. Boom! It's your boy, Silver Age Surfer. This is his Genesis right here. Picked it up. It's a nice 6.5, off-white to white pages. I just really love the color on this one. You know, obviously not all 6.5s are created equal. This one is gorgeous. It doesn't have any of my hated sun shadow on the edges. Nice and clean. Brand new case. It's not the old style, and you can tell because the one there in between the originals, and then there was one in the middle where they were kind of monkeying around. I think they were trying to keep up with CGCS, where they didn't really have a sealed inner well. They just had like 2 sheets of Mylar. This was smaller. It didn't have the page quality on it, and they were very flimsy. These have this sonic welded plastic across the middle here, and it's very, very rigid. I love these new slabs. And they just kind of weld them on the side a little bit in a few places. Very nice book indeed, agreed. Now for 49. Well, Carl, funny you should say that. Because we already have 49. I picked it up in Charlotte. This is my favorite one. It's just so, when I was a kid, just that image of Silver Surfer and Galactus in the background. Classic Kirby cover. And then from another guy down there, I picked up the end of the trilogy, so I have all 3 now. Now, what do you think of that, Brooke? Is that beautiful? She's a beauty. This cover is great, but my favorite part is that right there. Johnny going to college. Look at that. That's what we all wore when we went to college, right? Yeah, it's a beaut. This is probably at least a 7, maybe a 7.5. I'd say the 49's probably an 8.0, maybe higher. It's got a little bit of wear around the staple edges. That might keep it from getting any higher than an 8.0, but I took this out and I went through it and it's gorgeous. The back is like white. They'll both be white to off-white pages. So super, super happy. I'll hold them up for you guys. So there's the trilogy. Super happy to have them. Boy, that's beautiful. What a beautiful, beautiful book, huh? All right, well, I hear my wife gathering up the animals, so I gotta call it a day. Thanks everyone for stopping by. Anyone else that's watching us on the rewind, remember, life, liberty, and the pursuit of comic books. It can happen. Bye everyone.